we can use a whole range of different tools, right? And Tilda is a great starting point as a website builder. And sometimes we can add things to a tool like Tilda by creating visuals that then get embedded or added to our site. I like using a tool like Craft, for example, to organize what I'm going to do and to put together plans and organize my thoughts, organize my notes for all the different pages that I'm going to build. And then even to add creative documents, create creative documents that I can then use on my site. And I do use Tilda for my own homepage as an example. And I can include links to things like this, like a sponsorship and media guide that I can create within Craft, but then showcase on my site. And so that's a way of combining these different kinds of tools and using one tool to highlight something you create with another tool. I also like using Coda as an example to organize my plans for my pages or to create a database of different material that I'm going to highlight on my website. It's similar to Google Docs, but it has a lot more interactivity and it works well. You can embed a Coda page into Tilda, for example, which works really well to create more interaction. If you're creating presentations, you can create them in a lot of different tools and use something like Wonder Presentation to then basically embed your kind of visuals, your slides into your Tilda site or whatever other site builder you're using. And if you're trying to create content for your site and you're not accustomed to doing that, or you want some placeholder content before you have the final content, you can use Copy.ai. It's an AI-driven kind of content creation platform tool that allows you to create some content based on some initial seeds. So you put in some initial content, and then it creates fuller content for you. And it doesn't replace our own creativity, or it doesn't replace our need to create our own content. It just sometimes fills in the gap as we're in the process of doing that. And there are lots of other tools we can create visual impact with. We need to catch people's attention, right? People are scrolling through dozens of sites and social platforms. So we can use these kinds of tools to create beautiful visuals, slides, to then embed into our website. And sites like Beautiful.ai and Pitch.com are great ways to create some visuals that we can then embed into our site. You can create the site, the visuals within the site itself, in the event that works best for you. But sometimes I like to mix and match to add a greater variety of visuals. Canva has some nice visuals as well that work really well embedded into a site that you build with Tilda, for example. Finally, if you're including images that are stock images or simple fill-in images or illustrations, I encourage you to explore using diverse images in the sites that you're creating. And you can do that with a site like Humaaans with 3 A's, or the Center for Aging Better. These allow you to include images that are beyond the usual sort of stereotypical or generic images that are often included in websites. So something to consider. And then as you're building your site and making your creator site really distinctive, I find Eagle.cool to be, Eagle is the name of the tool, to be a great way to organize all the images and the screenshots and the photos. It's a simple tool, easy to use, and works great as a resource while you're building your site. And if you're including video, of course you can embed YouTube videos or videos from Vimeo or any other platform, but I like recording Loom videos when I want to have simple and quick messages that I may not want to have on a YouTube channel, for example. So those are some resources for strengthening your site with additional visuals and complementing the work you're doing.